What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Petty Parade, and we're here to talk about one of my favorite new people. Like, I swear to God, I'll get a tattoo of this man if I ever. No, I won't. I won't. I'm just joking. Before I throw any arbitrary number or goal out there, I'm not getting a tattoo of this man. I love this man. I love this man. A tattoo would be a mistake. If we had 1 million subscribers, I'll get him as a tramp stamp. Anyways, this dude is amazing, and he was not on my radar at all until I started my free-to-play account. One reason that I love this guy so much is he's a spirit champion, which means he's going to be amazing in Force Dungeons. People have a lot of trouble with those. And this man is a built boss killer as a spirit champion. So let's take a look at his skills real quick before I have too much of a heart attack. So we've got his A1, attacks one enemy, decreases the turn meter by 30% if this attack is critical, scales off of defense. So A, damage scaling off of defense is great, does a lot better against bosses and everything, especially against attack monsters early on in the game. The decreased turn meter is amazing. Anything, like, I'm honestly might get to the point where I have like 3 of these dudes and see if I can meme farm some stuff. Anyway, so second skill is really good in levels like Ice Golem. This is amazing in Ice Golem. This kills his ads and drops him completely. So attacks one enemy. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense and increases according to enemy max HP. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. So ads during the Golem fight, if he's the one that puts them down with this, they're not coming back. They're not coming back. I'm actually using this guy with Jizzo right now so that I can get counterattack on him. And yeah, it messes the bosses up. Another thing that's going to be great, especially as after I finish my first 6-star farmer and I start doing some dungeons and everything, this guy's going to come in real handy, especially once we start getting some better gear on him. His stats aren't bad for us being at literally the beginning of the game. But he's definitely going to shine more and more as I'm able to flush him out. And he's going to do just great work for this company. So let's real quick go ahead and, okay, so first off, I'm not breaking my rule. We have a mission right now telling us to go into Ice Golem. That's the only reason we're going. Free to play, I do not recommend y'all going in and doing dungeons. It's a waste of energy. Focus on your missions. Your missions will let you know when to go in there. Stick to that role. So this is our team right now. We just started working on Shield Guard the other day. We're focusing on food, so he hasn't been leveled to 4-star. We don't really care about his ascension or anything yet. He'll get a good passive once we do get him ascended. But again, not a big concern. We're working on Kale's food right now. But let's see how your boy's doing this dungeon here. So even though Kale's weak, he still does a good job of just wiping out the waves and everything. Fellhound is definitely pulling his weight. He and Shield Boy here die pretty fast once we actually get to the boss. But good clear time overall and everything. It's about like 1.5 minutes, a 2-minute run for the most part. So he should have used his second skill there, and that would have been amazing. I would have been like, look at my boy doing work already. But he's got that counterattack on him. And when the boss gets hit past a certain percentage and attacks and he still has attack bar, he'll go back, hit him, and bam, the attack bar's knocked down. And sometimes he'll be able to go again before the boss goes and bam, attack bar down again. So really useful. This guy should not be undersold. He is an amazingly powerful 2-star. Depending on how my testing goes, I might be arguing here in a month or two that he's the best 2-star, especially for people that are stuck towards the end of early game and everything, where you're really getting past some of them tough humps in 14, 15 dungeons that are Force Affinity that most of us don't have great champions for. So this is a potential boss killer, great affinity for those hard levels, easy to find, easy to skill up. And his kit's really simple. You want to get his crit rate maxed out if you can, get some good crit damage off of him, and then as much defense as you can. Nothing really crazy out of that. Some accuracy I actually don't even think he needs accuracy with his first skill. I think if it's a crit, it applies it no matter what. I'll have to do some more testing to confirm whether or not that's truth or if I'm just lying to you right now. But yeah, just an amazing champion. Like, he's honestly carrying these runs more than Kale. And we're doing level 7, so we have a chance to get 3 to 5 star gear. It's kind of at this point that I would suggest you be before you start really caring about dungeons at all, because until you can get 5-star gear, it's not really going to be worth it. You know what I mean? So, just a little piece of advice. Still haven't seen him really go off, so we'll probably run this, one more time just to pad the runtime a little bit. Sometimes he'll hit crit and trigger his thing. Like, I've seen him go back and forth 2 times with the boss, just off him knocking him through thresholds and everything. Yep, see, he goes again. If we still had counterattack, that would have been what I'm talking about. But you guys are doing good. I'm pretty proud of you. That's a really bad rune, but we're just going to save everything. So yeah, we just needed one more for the mission to finish up. We finally got past got into bronze 3. I had to, between the time I made my last video yesterday and when I'm recording this last night, I had to do like 6 refreshes, like wait for like 15 minutes to go by, do some stuff on my main account or do some stuff on YouTube or make some thumbnails, come back, try and refresh, hit one person out of that list, and I had to do that 6 times to get up into bronze 3 so I could get past that mission. I was really starting to feel frustrated, like I was going to have to make a 3rd 5-star just to get that mission done. And I was going to be really frustrated if that was going to be the case. Unfortunately, I don't feel like what I had to do is still a good solution, because it requires you to just come back and hit that refresh every 15 minutes. And it took me, 6 times 15 minutes in between each one. That's what, 2 hours worth of, an hour and a half worth of coming back and checking it. It's just, doesn't feel good, doesn't feel rewarding. Feels like I'm having to do something very annoying to have to get something done that the game is like, oh, this should be fine. But you have a lot of people they're just like, 2 of them had like 1 6-star legendary, another 6-star like apothecary, and then 2 5-stars. I'm like, just what are they doing here in bronze 2? How is that even possible? It comes from people either stopping playing the game and everything, and just they slowly go down. I feel like they should kind of be removed from the live things, just so that people like me don't get stuck on arena missions long before we should. So that was a little bit of silly business. Yeah, we're making it through these. We're desperate on energy at this point from working on food and everything, so trying to chase all the ways that I can get stuff. I'm starting to try these because I've given up on pulling War Maiden. I have farmed so much Dreadlands and just not seen her. But all of these give energy rewards, so hoping I can get a little bit lucky once I start working on these, and yeah, we'll just do what we can to keep the energy up and everything. All right, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Definitely check out your boy Armiger. I'll do an updated guide with him as I get further along in the game and get him more built for dungeons and everything, and we can start really seeing what he does. But I wanted to go ahead and give him his own little spotlight real quick outside of the free-to-play series, just to give the boy some love. He's doing great work. I'm really happy with him. And yeah, can't wait for his next review. Alright guys, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been your boy Patty, and we out of here. Deuces.